What's the password? Hey guys and gals, guess what day it is? Thanks for coming to Johnny Roman's Supper Club. It is take the track apart and see if I can get a coat of something or other on this racetrack and get her all painted up all nice and pretty. I don't know how this is all gonna fare out, but I'm clearing everything out. I've got the newspapers, violence in Chicago, how unusual. Yeah, so this is it. We'll see what happens.
Hey cats and kittens, it's a toy car case event at Johnny Roman's Supper Club. It is 3:16 on Old Johnny Clock. Let's see what pulled into our parking lot.
So here it is. No track on the mountain at all. And I know, of course, being the artistic type of guy on the creative side, I don't plan ahead. I just do and adjust as to what's needed. So this is going to be a crazy area in here to figure it out, but I've got my violence in the city of New York or Chicago from the Chicago Tribune. I'm going to take this paper, make a paper mache thing, kind of go over the top of this and see what happens. Now, once I put paper mache on here and goobers and all that stuff, it's going to get messy. And then it's going to change things, so I'm going to have to play with the track again. And once I think I get the track in place and in proper, I'm gluing it down so it doesn't shift. And we'll just sacrifice that to the mountain people. Those tracks, those vintage tracks. So, you ready? Let me show you my table of piled junk. So, I just piled everything on my table. Oh, so here everything is just piled up here. Okay, but let me tell you the coolest thing that just arrived today. Look at this. Tomy International to Johnny Roman. Oh, there's a box there. There's a box from Miss K. There's another box of cars that we're going to be looking at once I get this mountain done. And let me tell you, Tomy International just hit 50 years, and they're celebrating 50 years. They reached out to me and asked if I would do a review of some cars, and I said yes. So they sent me some cars, which is really cool. Now, I've worked with Tomy in the past, which is even better, and I love the company, and their toys are fantastic. So here's my pile of stuff, which is just nuts. Okay. And then we go into the models that are over here, right? So, anyway, and then display cases over here. Whoa! So, rock on to paper mache. So, here it is. I'm going to use plaster instead of flour. Now, as grown up, Soda Pop, Trixie, and I used to use flour. So I've got a little Craft and Hobby molding plaster of Paris. My newspapers, water. Gonna mix these together, rip these into strips, dip, apply. It's gonna be crazy, messy. Let's go. Oh, so guess what? Those of you guys already know that using plaster like paper mache doesn't work. So the plaster started to harden, and so I added more water, and it still started hardening and hardening super quick, and I just started globbing. So I will probably go to paper mache over the top of this, because this is all like pulp. Once you get this wet and you put a couple layers on it, it's going to be pretty strong and not crack as easy as plaster. So here we go. I always say start into a project You have a great idea going in. If it doesn't work, you gotta assess and recoup and replan. Okay, we'll see what happens next. So, paper mache might have worked. Oh boy, what a mess. But most of the pink is covered. I think we're gonna be okay, but the true test is going to be when we put the track back down, right? So, we'll see. But this is nuts. I think I'm done with paper mache and plaster, all that stuff. Oh boy. What a mess. What a mess. So my recommendation, no plaster, paper mache for me, because paper mache is a little more forgiving, I think, and it doesn't crack as much. And what I do is a crisscross pattern, so I lay some this way, some this way, and some this way. And then that way, you get the strength of the paper. Now, this is the area that I'm just wondering about, is all through here. To get these around the loops and to come through the little tunnel thing, those are my questionable areas. But hopefully I can just take a spray paint can and spray it. I'll have to be careful because that overspray might cover everything in the room. So I might have to do little or hand paint it on, which would be taking forever, but I can't paint this outside because it doesn't fit out the door. So if we ever move from the supper club, this is staying. So we gotta let this dry and see what's next. Rock on, my friends. Till the next installment of this thing. Hey guys, it's been a long process, but it's still not totally dry over here. It's been damp around here in this area, but I'm applying paint. So we're gonna get some paint on this thing. We'll see what happens. We got a couple different colors. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out, but we're rolling with it. So hang on, see what happens. Oh, the painting begins. Oh, I'm a totally messy painter. But we got some of it up, so that's good. And we'll keep going. We got a lot of stuff to show you. I got a whole stack of stuff right here with drips of plaster and stuff on it. But oh, I got to get this painted and finished, and then we're going to be back to videos again. Oh, it's taking a long time. So, I think it's painted. Got two tones on there, a light and a dark. And I think that's pretty good. Once we get some little accents in there, maybe some grassy patches or something. But again, the focus is on the cars here, but I was tired of looking at the pink. So, we got a little staging area here for our drag races. Our starter points up here, go down around the corner. Now, once this all dries, then I got to put the track in, and then we can start racing again and showing you cars. And like I said, I got a lot to show you. Oh, Ian, I hope you're still hanging on. Your cars are coming. I've got some cars from the pastor guy. He is finding some great stuff. Oh, I'm telling you, I've got a flea market finds from the last flea market I went to. Oh, so I was going to put a third color on. Look at this. That's been around for a while. Totally dried up. Anyways, these are the two colors I used. A brown and kind of a light brown. We use those somewhere in a Roman home. So, yeah, a little messy, but that's me. I hope you enjoy it. This is what's been taking so long to get racing and showing videos. So we will be at you, showing you more stuff pretty soon. Hang on!
I know you're a toy car case guy out there. It is 3:16 on Old Johnny Clock. Let's see what pulled into our parking lot. Hit that subscribe button and you won't miss out. Don't you wish you had that? This is the place to be!